The ATP World Tour Masters 1000 is a series of 9 tennis tournaments that are part of the Association of Tennis Professionals Tour, held annually throughout the year in Europe, North America and Asia. The series constitutes the most prestigious tournaments in men's tennis after the 4 Grand Slam events and the ATP World Tour Finals. Results in ATP Masters 1000 events earn players more world ranking points than regular tournaments, though not as many as Grand Slam events or the year-end ATP World Tour Finals. Up until 2007, most Masters Series finals were contested as best-of-5 set matches. Currently, all Masters Series events are decided in best-of-3 set matches. Rafael Nadal holds the record for the most singles titles with 27 since the Masters Series began in 1990, while Roger Federer holds the record for the most number of wins over 300. He is also the first player who achieved the feat. The Bryan brothers have won a record 30 doubles titles, all as a team. No man has ever won all 9 singles titles in their career, with Novak Djokovic the record holder with 8 of the 9 titles. However, in doubles, Daniel Nestor and the Bryan brothers have each won all 9 titles throughout their careers. Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal hold the record for 5 singles titles in a year. In doubles, Mike and Bob Bryan and the duo of Nestor and Simondek have each won 5 titles in 1 year. However, the Bryan brothers have done so twice. History: the series was introduced in 1990 with the inception of the ATP Tour by bringing together the 9 most prestigious tournaments of the Grand Prix Tour Championship Series. The events were originally known as the ATP Championship Series, single week for the first 6 years. From 1996 through 1999, the series was known as the Mercedes-Benz Super 9. In 2000, the name was changed to the Tennis Masters Series and then changed to ATP Masters Series in 2004. The present name took effect in 2009. 2009 changes: for the 2009 season, major changes took place. The ATP Masters Series was rebranded the ATP World Tour Masters 1000, with the addition of the number 1000 referring to the number of ranking points earned by the winner of each tournament. Contrary to earlier plans, the number of tournaments has not been reduced from 9 to 8 and the Monte Carlo Masters will remain part of the series, although, unlike the other events, it will not have a mandatory player commitment. The Hamburg Masters event was downgraded to an ATP World Tour 500 event. The Madrid Masters moved to May and onto clay courts. A new tournament in Shanghai replaced the Hamburg Masters and took over Madrid's former October indoor slot. 6 of the 9 1000-level tournaments are combined ATP and Women's Tennis Association events. More precisely, 3 WTA Premier Mandatory and 3 WTA Premier 5 tournaments, which have similar status to the ATP Masters 1000. Tournaments, points ATP, results: 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, winners by tournament. Singles, doubles, title champions. Singles, active players in bold. Doubles, active players in bold. Notes: the final of the 2005 Rome Masters between Spaniard Rafael Nadal and Argentine Guillermo Coria was the longest final of the open-era Euro in which 18-year-old Nadal prevailed. The 2006 Rome final produced another classic, 5 hours and 5 minutes long, with Nadal defeating Federer. The 5th Masters Series tournament was played in Hamburg through 2008. Beginning in 2009, the Madrid tournament switched from indoor hard courts to clay and replaced Hamburg as the 5th tournament in the schedule. The 8th Masters Series tournament has had a very turbulent history. It was played in Stockholm from 1990 to 1994, Essen in 1995, Stuttgart in 1996 to 2001, and Madrid from 2002 to 2008. In 2009, Madrid moved to a new spot in the rotation, and a new tournament in Shanghai took the 8th spot. See also, Tennis Masters Series records and statistics, Grand Slam and Masters Singles Champions, ATP World Tour Finals, ATP Masters Series, ATP World Tour 500 Series, ATP World Tour 250 Series, List of male tennis players, WTA Premier Tournaments, Grand Prix Championship Series, Grand Prix, references. External links, ATP World Tour official site, interactive map of 2013 ATP World Tournaments, Sports Tour package for Shanghai Rolex Masters 2014.